5 SB 903, the single senators will recall that the Senate commenced debate on the bill on Thursday, 16th October 2025, and further debates were deferred until another legislative day. Mr. President, with your permission, I move that the Senate do now resume the debate on the Electoral Act Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025. I so move.
The minority leader, can you second the motion?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Very distinguished colleagues, I like to second the motion by Senate leader that we proceed deliberation on this bill again as a second.
Those in favor that this August Senate resume debate on the second reading of the bill aforementioned, please say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Now the floor shall be yielded to senators who want to make contribution. But please remember that this is the second reading of the bill, and by our rules, you are not to go into the nitty-gritty of the bill. What you need to debate on, what you need to make contribution on, should be basically the principle, the merits and the demerits of the bill. You should be confined, your contribution should be confined to that area. Merits and demerits of the bill. Don't go into the nitty-gritty. It's not time to go into the nitty-gritty. Talk about the need to or the need not to amend the bill. So, who wants to make contribution? Senator Ahmed Abdul Ningi, the floor is yielded to you.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, my name is Senator Abdul Ningi, and I represent Bauchi Central of Bauchi State. I'm a member of the Electoral Committee of the Senate. Mr. President, democracy has long been defined as being product of the people, by the people, and for the people. This particular postulation has stand the test of time centuries after centuries. Mr. President, you recall from Plato to Socrates to Lenin to Marx to Adam Smith and so on and so forth actually agreed with this postulation. So whatever that will add value to our electoral system, whatever that will open a window for participation of citizens, we must do it to be able to capture the essence of the word democracy. And therefore, one of what this electoral act is assumed to achieve is in bringing to the fore fair, transparent electoral system. Mr. President, over the years, from 1999 up from 2000, we had an amendment of the Electoral Act. In 2003, we had another one. 2006, another one. 2010, another one, and so on and so forth. Every life of an administration, the National Assembly has tinkered with Electoral Act, all with the idea of bringing about power to the people. Just like the PDP say, power to the people. So what we are trying to do with this electoral amendment is once again look back and look at the gaps that had not made it possible for our electoral system to match the world standard, i.e., the issue of beavers, transmission of results electronically and in real times. We are proposing, going forward, some of these amendments in order for us to afford us an opportunity to get a better electoral system than we had in 2023. And we are not blaming anybody. We are saying, as we progress as a country, as we progress as a nation, as a democratic nation, we'll keep on altering the electoral until we are so satisfied that our electoral system is within the world standard. And I therefore ask my colleagues to look at this singular opportunity. Apart from the constitutional amendment that we are set to do, one of the most important assignments for this 10th Assembly is to provide Nigeria with an electoral act that can stand the test of time. And this is an opportunity for all of us, Mr. President.
Thank you very much for your very good contribution.
Yes.
Senator Mohammed Adamo.
Thank you, Mr. President. And my distinguished colleagues, Mohammed Adamo is my name. Mr. President, I stand to support this very important amendment. We have gone to Lagos twice on how we can amend the Electoral Act to make our election free, fair, credible, and acceptable, well, without any hitch whatsoever. And the first thing we should do, Mr. President, is to look at all the areas in the Electoral Act of 2022. Wherever we have inconsistencies and irregularities, we should try to remove them. For example, we are in a haste to pass the Electoral Act, and we shot ourselves in the foot by removing senators, members of the House of Representatives, governors, and the deputy governors, state assemblies, elected officials from being members of the delegates. I think it was a very important omission, and we should try as much as possible to bring all elected members into the delegate list. That is number one. Number two, Mr. President, we must ensure that whatever is the true reflection of the people is what will be announced. We are tired of seeing a situation where during elections, some politicians will move with arms and ammunition, harassing, intimidating opponents just to go and rig election. Mr. President, time is now ripe for us to take decisive measures to ensure that we eliminate this very bad practice. We come a long way, Mr. President, almost 25 years practicing democracy, yet our election is not free and fair. We must do our best to ensure that we reform our electoral process. Mr. President, equally important is the employment of technology to make the election credible